So yesterday, it was Monday, April 29th, 2019, and I had spent the weekend in Hamilton learning how to make my first bra and how to sew for the first time. Now, it was super exciting and I was so ecstatic and I felt really light on my feet, and I felt like I was in this complete beginner's mindset and novice mentality where I just didn't know anything about the industry. I didn't know how to sew. I didn't know any of the terminology. So I had to question everything like a child. And it was super liberating because I think from reading A Beautiful Question, the book has taught me that in order to have creative breakthroughs, you often have to question the status quo and question in such a way of why are things done the way they are, even if it seems intuitive to you. But what's fascinating is that I came in from that genuine place where I didn't have any expertise in the lingerie business or sewing in general. And I exhibited that childlike mindset and I had to ask everything. And from there, I did have some ideas on how I could improve on the current product offerings. I don't know where this would take me next. It is very exciting. But at the same time, I hope that I can continue to carry that childlike mentality and continually question a lot of the things and not get ahead of myself of answering, oh, it's the way like this just because it is. And I think that will become a challenge as I continue to move forward in the bra making industry and identifying that I'm going to become more closer to becoming that expert in this journey in order to become good at something while balancing that question and childlike mentality. So anyways, I want to record this because these are the emotions that are currently going through in my head as I'm starting out my own business. It is very scary to document these thoughts because I'm not used to vlogging. I certainly had my fair share of watching female YouTube vloggers since I was a preteen, and I always thought, oh, that's cool that they do that. I'm just here to consume. I'm going to lurk, kind of like how I'm lurking on Reddit, but I'm not actually going to contribute because that's not me. I'm not looking to be an entertainer or a performer or a content builder. But I really wanted to document this because, like I said at the beginning of this video, Domi, who I spoke with yesterday, I was just sharing what I did over the weekend and I was so ecstatic and happy, and she was super happy for me too. And she suggested, hey, why don't you document this so that 10 years later, 15, 20 years down the road, you can look back on it. Your children, your grandchildren, your friends and family can look back on your entrepreneurial journey. And to be honest, I've had that thought for a long time, but I never really had the courage to do it. And the fact that she had said it from a third party perspective, and it's also someone who I really, really trust, I felt like, hey, why not? I think the only thing that is holding me back is the fear and caring or being overly concerned about what people would think of me. But I don't want this to completely distract me from actually doing the business. I want this to be candid, share my true ups and downs of starting this business, sharing the highlights as well as the lowlights. And this will be my journal, except you will see me in action talking about this and me crying and laughing or whatever. That's something that cannot be captured in, my journal. So we'll see what happens. I'm very excited to kickstart this journey. I don't know what the format will be like, but I can assure you that I will keep on pushing and share my innermost thoughts and ideas and see how I progress, because there's no better way to learn than to reflect on my learnings and being able to actually articulate what I've been through so that in the future I can become smarter, and hopefully someone could also benefit from it or feel like they're being part of the journey. So Morton calling me, so I will end this video, and until next time.